What's up, everybody, and welcome to Xbox A. I am one of your hosts, Matt, and joining me, as always, in the other frame over there, this way over there, not that way. That guy is doing way better, more important things. He's a busy man. But this guy over here is Court. How are you doing, buddy?
I don't know. I guess I'm fine. I'm the not busy man. I'm just that thing on the other side.
You are the thing on the other side, but the man on the other side of the frame here, special guest joining us once again. Very happy to have him, Luke, Insipid Ghost, XEP. What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Not much, guys. Thank you for inviting me in. I enjoy these short 10-minute videos you guys have been doing of late, so it's a pleasure to be involved in one. Thank you.
Well,
Honestly, and the pandering with the t-shirt, we love it.
yeah,
This
love
was
it.
absolutely pending. Well, shout out to the Xbox Drive for my tenure there for getting me this shirt. It is falling apart, and not being Canadian, I'm not eligible for another, but I've worn it to death. It is stretching in ways that it didn't used to. The whites are falling apart, but I do love it for sure.
Do you feel more polite when you wear it?
I don't know that I feel more polite. I certainly feel it if I'm feeling a little chilly and I need to bundle up.
there you go.
I'll get all my Canadian gear.
Beautiful. So flip-flops, right? When it's minus 10 out here, we generally just wear our flip-flops.
All
Yeah.
of this makes sense to me.
Well, here's something that, guys, we will transition poorly, but let's talk about something that we're going to be very excited about this week. We wanted to jump on this because big news coming out of Halo. We're all having a good time with Halo. I personally am really, really enjoying it. I'm happy that multiplayer itself is continuously getting some love and attention. And as the veteran Halo aficionado that you are, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the updates coming to Halo multiplayer this week. December 14th, boys. Big day. Big Slayer day. I'm getting excited. Slayer is arriving earlier than expected. This is according to Windows Central. Let's go. I'm going to skip down from what you need to know. We're going to get into this article a little bit. In a new update on Reddit, of all places, 343 Industries community director Brian Sketch, with a 7, Jared, has announced that Halo Infinite's multiplayer will be updated with Slayer, Fiesta, FFA, and Tactical Slayer SWAT playlist on Tuesday, December 14th. These playlists will be made available to all players across both Xbox and PC platforms. This follows a previous announcement in which the developer announced that playlists for Fiesta, FFA, Tactical Slayer would arrive before 2022, while a Slayer playlist would be added shortly after the new year. So yeah, the needs to know within this article, boys. They've got all of the playlists announced in there that we just spoke about. They've got the variants of the Slayer game mode will be added to the Slayer playlist at a later date, so not on Tuesday. Adjustments are also being made to Halo Infinite's challenges in this update, Court. That should please your brain because
Yes.
you are not one with the challenges. With the
No, I'm
developers
not.
aiming to remove or adjust challenges that are too difficult or mode specific while adding challenges that reward good performance. Court.
And the mode specific, I can't stand the mode specific because what happens is while you're playing, you'll get in a lobby and you'll just see people drop and they'll leave. And then you got 343 bots and you're like, it's frustrating.
The last point we have on here, boys, is that the developers are also looking into issues players have had connecting to big team battle and ranked matches. So we're going to make things a little bit more stable. Luke, what say you? December 14th, you get dedicated Slayer, Fiesta, SWAT. What do you think?
I think it feels like a very good move, particularly ahead of the holiday break. I thought it was really damaging when we heard that playlists wouldn't be coming until into the new year because you have so many players influxing into this ecosystem as they find themselves disappointed with Battlefield and Call of Duty. And then the goodwill surrounding Halo Infinite's campaign launch means that more and more eyes are now on this free-to-play multiplayer element of the game. And then for people to be frustrated by progression or not being able to play within the type they want to, it certainly was a pretty damning picture. And to their credit, they've continuously responded to feedback. They've been available and open about as much as they possibly could be at this point. And for us to be getting something ahead of schedule and seeing the changes they're making to progression is a very good sign. And the timelines they gave us, I think, were conservative because they didn't want to overpromise, underdeliver. And it now seems to be that they're delivering ahead of schedule. And that is just, it's very good news for the brand and for gamers going into the holiday.
Court,
Yeah,
what about you?
I have to I agree. The fact that they've been so communicative and they've let everybody know what's going on at all times, which is actually very rare in the video game industry lately. It's usually we get things after the fact, and there's a lot of overpromising and there's a lot of underdelivering. And 343 has been rock stars with this beta launch and everything that has come with it, even during the holidays, just putting out a statement saying, "Hey, like we hear you. It's Thanksgiving. Just let us be with our families for a little bit, but we'll be back." And the fact that they came back, they did what they did. To me, it's changing the progression. Like I'm never gonna get that little thing that I want from kills, and so it's not coming. That's fine. I want to stick with their vision because their vision of the game and the campaign has been beautiful. Their gameplay has been so fun in the multiplayer. So I want to give them a chance to play what they want me to play and that they want me to get hooked on. And the fact that they're taking away the challenges of like, it sounds like they're taking away like play this many, capture the flags and all that. What I'm guessing is they might put in challenges, still have those, but they'll also have like one for each, like a lot of games do, where you can just always get them. So I truly am just happy that they're listening, and I'm also really happy I'm getting Fiesta back. Like I loved it.
Loved it, eh?
Yeah.
Luke, what's been your kind of go-to mode? Like, I know we don't have the choice to select what we want to play, but when you do get dropped into something, like, what are you just like, awesome? Like, what do you go to mostly?
Well, it's entirely dependent on how many people I have with me, whether I do quick play or big team battle. But I'm always excited if I get a Slayer.
Yeah.
That's the one that I want to play is Slayer. If ever I see Oddball, I'm distraught and upset. I do not enjoy Oddball. I think it's fun. Like every game mode I've played in Infinite thus far has been fun, but when you play something repetitively, that you're not especially interested in, it can be kind of lackluster. And so whenever I get to Slayer, I'm a happy camper. In big team battle, I'll tell you what, all I really want is a mode where the vehicles spawn a little faster because I'm a big fan of the vehicles. But capture the flag and stockpile seem to be the two standards of big team that I get in my rotations.
Nice.
Matt, what are you excited about?
I'd probably say, I mean, Fiesta, I'm surprised how much I enjoyed Fiesta, and I like the challenges that were surrounding it. I felt like I was able to level up a little bit quicker with it. It just exposed me to different weapons in my arsenal that I usually wouldn't go for. So I really did like it. It changes it up every time you're respawning to see what you get and how you have to play for that. The big thing for me is Slayer. It is what I want to be able to just play. And I do not like when a game is just like drop you in and select a randomizer of what are you going to get today. I don't like that. I would like to play Oddball, Luke, if it's not jammed down my throat for 3-4 matches in a row randomly. And you're just kind of like you're sick of it, or players are going off and trying to complete their challenges. Like you can tell I'm playing Capture the Flag a lot, which I actually do enjoy quite a bit. However, I can tell when some matches we're playing Capture the Flag and some matches people are trying to complete challenges.
Right.
And that gets irritating. So I do really like that they're going to tweak this. Slayer is dedicated. And they're moving fast on this, guys. That's the other thing. Like, to your point, it's amazing how 343 is acknowledging stuff that needs to be fixed. The campaign literally just came out, and they're already like, yep, here's the next update. Here's the fix. Here's an update. Here's an update. And we haven't even gotten to Christmas yet. So I know that for the campaign side, we hear what, Luke, May for when we things like co-op are going to be introduced, maybe a photo mode down the road. That's quite a ways away. However, you're doing really great fan service by saying for the whole package we have, I'm sure the campaign will get its updates and patches as we go, but the multiplayer, again, this much love, this quick, it's awesome.
And for those in playing the campaign and they're getting those multiplayer pieces, you have to restart your game and then load the multiplayer. That's why stuff wasn't showing up for you, Matt. There's a bug on Quick Resume that if you're unlocking the armors and the tags and the skins and such throughout the game, you actually have to turn off the game, like totally exit out, quit game, then go back in and load it back in, and then when you go in the multiplayer, everything will show up. It's a bug that 343 is aware of. I just read that. I was like, okay, that answers the question that you had, and we're talking about multiplayer, so I wanted to add it in.
Luke, What was your last point there?
I lost it. I don't remember it.
Oh, dang it. But we're just talking
Sorry.
about, was it, we're talking about patches, updates.
Oh, the timing wise, I was going to note that it's nice to see the speed at which they're responding here. I have to imagine they've got a split between multiplayer focused and campaign focused elements of the game regarding bug fixes, modes, and the like. As the Master Chief Collection team kind of transitions away from MCC, getting kind of newer content, my hope is that they can get out a second Battle Pass, even if it's still Season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Because they need to now acknowledge with the changes of playlists and the way they're handling challenges being completed and XP, they now also need to adjust for a new method of progression. So my hope is that Battle Pass 2 doesn't take till May, because that will be a very frustrating and very complex issue for players to stick around. They'll wonder, should they stick around in a world where live service games consistently and rapidly update?
Now, question for you, Luke. Do you think maybe is a sign of goodwill for those that bought the Battle Pass during the beta period? Because those are two different types of people, that they get Season 2 Battle Pass for free?
That's a tough one. I think you're
It
more
keeps
likely
you
to get
in.
It does keep you in, but I think you're more likely to get a care package of currency than you are to get the next battle pass, because they want that investment of time and they want you to feel
True.
engaged with it. And the process of purchasing a battle pass makes you feel like, all right, I'm committed to this thing. But they needed hard data for all the things we've talked about today. There were plenty of people within 343 that knew these would be problems and were like, hey, we don't like the way this is going. This is probably not a good move. But you have to justify how to finance monetize a free-to-play game, and you need data to do that to convince higher-ups of how to appease certain audiences. The nice thing is they've got no competition save for potentially Crossfire X and then pre-established things like Destiny 2, Fortnite, Warzone. So we'll see kind of how that goes, but their ability to rapidly respond and how they handle between launch on the 8th up through this summer will tell the tale for, I would say, the next 3, 4, 5 years of this multiplayer.
Let us know in the comments below, guys. What do you think about December 14th with getting our huge multiplayer update? Stay tuned to the channel too, though, because we are going to have tons more information regarding Halo, the updates, and some more goodies regarding Halo and the surrounding universe. Stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you. That's it. I had no exit there, Court.
See you
So
next
I'm just
time.
going to say, see you next time. You want that?
Yeah, I really like it. LeVar Burton. It's classic. It's Canadian.
See you next time.